little by little, we're sneaking through the winter. We've got a hint of spring on the set with us today, and we all feel good about that. And when you have great wines, I just learned that the wines are called The Calling. They're California wines. And the co-owner of this winery is Jim Nance.
Yes.
Get it? The Calling, calls the games, legendary broadcaster.
Yes.
And he's hooked up with a legendary
Yes.
winery, right?
Peter Deutsch, they also went out and got the best winemaker possible.
And we've got 3 varietals today, and we also have an old friend of the show, and her name is Michaela Bowen. She's going to tell us about it. Michaela?
Thank you guys. So today we're going to be featuring 3 wines from The Calling. Our winemaker with The Calling, James McVale, has a long history of creating critically acclaimed wines of really phenomenal character, textures, and bodies. We have 3 here for you today. First off, the Dutton Ranch 2022 Chardonnay. This wine received a 93-point score from Wine Spectator. It's a full-bodied Chardonnay, but perfectly balanced. It has some flavors of pear, honeydew, and then a crushed white rose. Next up, we have my personal favorite, the 2022 Russian River Pinot Noir. This is a medium to full-bodied Pinot Noir. Has some really nice bright fruit floral notes, specifically plum, cherry, and then a really nice earthiness at the finish. Then last but not least, we have our big, intense, and bold 2021 Paso Robles Cabernet Sauvignon. This wine is rich and it's complex with flavors of dark fruits, coffee, and then a really nice spicy oak finish. This wine also received a 90-point score from Wine Enthusiast. The Calling, since our first vintage in 2012, has received over 90+ point scores, which is a true testament of the quality of these wines vintage after vintage. These 3 options in front of me are a perfect wine to pair with a delicious meal, bring to a special occasion, or just simply enjoy a glass with family and friends in the early spring months. I hope you enjoy.
All of today's flavorful California varietals from The Calling can be found at both great Chris Gasbarro's Fine Wine and Spirit Superstores in Seekonk on Route 6 and on Route 1 in North Attleboro, just across from Emerald Square Mall. At Chris Gasbarro's, you'll always find an amazing selection of world-class wines, champagne, sparkling wine, along with the finest spirits, cordials, and the latest craft beers in spacious, well-organized stores, which make shopping a pleasure. At prices that will keep you coming back again and again. Visit chrisgasbarro.com.
And of course, we know that at Chris Gasbarro's Fine Wine and Spirit Superstores, it's all about the Calling Wines
Lifestyle.